Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 30th, 2022. This is for Aries. Last shuffle for Aries here. Okay, well. Two wants to come out. Well, we have the healing light. What else wanted to come out? Fear. So I think you are facing the root of your fears, maybe through help. Maybe someone else kind of holds a sign up to your face or holds a mirror up to your face like, hey, you know what you're afraid of here. The reason why I feel like you're afraid, you know how people like have an insider insider view. I don't know how to describe that. What, they're on the outside looking in and they can see things you can't from a different side, a different perspective, and it just looks like somebody was like, hey, you know what it seems like to me. It's bringing you a lot of peace of mind here, right? You feel nurtured and cared for. That it's healing, because I think that maybe you have ignored someone, maybe through fear of losing something or someone. I'm not sure. It just looks more so like that. Like there may have been some sort of energy of that. Could be dealing with an earth sign or have earth in your chart somewhere. But this looks like it heals you and it gives you a peace of mind. Like, oh, that's not what it is, right? Defensiveness, maybe really defensive against ooh, gosh, there may be an energy of like not knowing the truth, right? Maybe feeling like there was an argument, maybe there through some sort of discussion or some sort of argument, because it looks like maybe someone's telling you what you want to hear at some point. Ooh, gosh, yeah. Whoever this person is, they may be telling you, they're telling you what you want, what you need to hear. I would say that, right? Because you may not at first want to hear what they have to say. You're going to be very defensive against this. I'm seeing someone telling you some mess, okay? Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. This is like sweet nothings, okay? So somebody's telling you some sweet nothings, or probably, sentimental things. They don't really mean it, but they're saying it to you maybe because they feel like you need to hear it or something like that, right? And with that, you may be very disappointed by what is being said in some way. There may be some disappointment about it because you're like, you couldn't come better, because the Knight of Cups doesn't really say much. He says just enough to get what he wants out of you. But also, not in a negative way, but with the Seven of Swords, that's basically the type of person that would be. With the Four of Swords and Ace, I mean, this may have been some sort of discussion, argument, or some sort of something, some exchange, right? And it was sentimental, emotional, and so it's like you finally see the person for who they are, or you may see some things about yourself, and you're just like, I see why I was defensive. I see why I was avoidant. I see why, that there's some stuff going on here. Okay, so we have deserving. You want things to change. I think you're deserving of having a load taken off of you with the Ten of Wands and the Hangman. You really, things need to change for you. You could be dealing with Pisces as well. All right, you just like, I deserve for a change in this thing. Family, friends, and guides. I think you're overthinking a lot of the things that were said in the heat of the moment, or they are. There's someone in this energy is really overthinking things that were said in the heat of the moment with the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So you've got this energy of someone overthinking something that was said, okay, and maybe trying to come to a peaceful place with it, but also there's some sort of balance that comes from that. Maybe the things that were said were meant to be said. I mean, I kept getting this feeling of like things that were needed to be said, even though it may not be true. It's like, how like someone has to say something to shock, for the shock value to wake someone up. And I don't think that they're necessarily trying to wake you up as much as they're just, this is you guys needing to, there may be an impasse, like a defensiveness and avoidance. And so this had to be done. Clarity had to come into play. A true energy of clarity, like I care about you. I want to nurture this situation or nurture you. I don't want to let you go, or I don't want to be without Aries or something like that. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I'm seeing some energy of that. So you could be dealing with a water sign. You have Earth. You have Pisces. You have fire. Could be any of those signs, but very, very beautiful, actually. Healing light a lot of times is very tough, especially with these Ace of Swords and Four of Swords. Some kind of truth came out that you may not want to face, and it may be very tough kind of thing. That someone's like, oh, I heard the truth, that's fine, let me go get Zen, But this is, it's almost like giving you a peace of mind to know the truth as well. That's what the healing light does. Very beautiful. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.